What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another reaction here on Untamed Opinion. Brand new song just dropped today by Macdonald called Dear Slim. Now, I don't know if this song is particularly a beef track, like a diss track on Eminem. It says it's produced by Eminem. I don't know if that's real or not, but it's definitely very interesting. I'm excited to hear the song because, I've been an Eminem fan in the past. So I don't know if Eminem really truly did produce this song. I don't know if there actually is an ongoing rift between him and Eminem. I know there's been a lot of comparisons between him and Eminem that's been floating out there that people have discussed. I understand there's some similarities, but I think there's much more differences than similarities between the two. So we'll see. I don't know if there's going to be a diss track, but let's see where this goes. I'm excited. It's another Macdonald song that he just dropped it today. So before we get into it, though, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, hit the like button, leave the comments. I do read them. I do respond. I appreciate all the feedback. Oh, before we get into this, very important, okay? If you're a Macdonald fan like me, okay, I need you to go and hear one song and make it go viral. Okay, I did a reaction. Now, I did a reaction to this particular song on my channel about a month or so ago. Okay, I'm not saying this to go get more views. I'm not saying this to get more likes or more exposure. I'm only saying this because I think this song really does need to go viral. In fact, I'm encouraging you not to even look at my reaction if you don't want to. It's completely fine. It's a song called Don't Blame the White Man by Knocka. Okay, I did a reaction. You can scroll down on my videos, about 4, 5, 6 videos down. You'll see Knocka called Don't Blame the White Man. I did a reaction to it. I need you to listen to that song. In fact, it doesn't matter to me whether you listen to my reaction or not. Just go listen to that song, make it go viral, do your own reaction to the song, which is great. If you do reaction, let me know because I'll be more happy. But that song is very powerful. It's a message that needs to get out there. It's a lot, even in somewhat what Macdonald has said in the past, but it's a song that needs to go viral. So please, 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 all of Hog Nation, when you read this, when you listen to this, go listen to that song. Whether you go listen to him directly, you check out my reaction, whatever, just listen to the song. Trust me, you're going to like it and you're going to want to react to it if you're into reactions like I am. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get into this song by Macdonald called Dear Slim, produced by Eminem. I don't know, but let's check it out.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me maybe, cause lately everywhere I turn someone's comparing us crazy. I never would have thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of shade. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Macdonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear
So it's just like a spin-off of Eminem's what's that song called? Is it called Dear Slim? What's that song? Stan. It's a song called Stan, where he's a fan writing to him, and he does a song called it. He did it with Dido, who sings the chorus part. He did this song with Elton John on stage, which was really cool. So there's like a spinoff. He's like, I'm the one they label controversial. Just like how Eminem was back in the days. He was controversial back in the days, the way he would just go after everybody, no matter what he disliked or whatever. They talk crap about him. This is interesting. I like it.
Slim, I know we're very different politically. Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm here now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, cause Marshall, I'm you.
Okay, so there's more comparisons about the drug addiction and stuff like that. So there is more similarities. Wow, I like Macdonald. He hears a lot of the critics. He's hearing a lot of the feedback. He's hearing a lot of what's being said and comparing him and Eminem. And it's like, is there really this riff? Do you really not like me? Because if you don't like me, then you're not liking yourself, because, look at all the similarities I'm telling you about how you and I are, how we grew up, how, how we were bullied on, the drug addiction, all that stuff. So interesting.
Remember back when you became Eminem, you changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. Dear Slim, I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture, garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burnt. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird.
It's like I'm flipping the bird, and you use all these different things about the poultry and things like that, creating the stories like, hey, you paved the way. He's acknowledging that. He's like, you made the way, back in the days when you paved the way for Caucasian rappers and stuff like that. And, look at all the similarities that we have. Look how I am, and look how all the similarities we have. And that's pretty, it takes a lot of honesty and a lot of gratitude in some ways to say what he's saying. I still don't see any kind of beef. I don't see him. This is not kind of a diss thing. Still don't see it, but let's see where the song goes.
Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screamed at all of my teachers. A teen, I needed your CD on repeat and shady space on my t-shirt. But I'm here now, they call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you changed and don't like you, cause in my mind it's still 99, and I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem, you changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah. I don't give a what, nah, 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 nah.
It's true, Eminem did change rap. He did change hip hop and the way hip hop was conceived in a lot of ways and perceived, just with the stroke of a pen, by the way he was able to do the lyrics and do the songs. In the documentary, it's out there. You could actually YouTube it. He goes into a session with Dr. Dre the very first time, sits in the studio, Dre puts on a beat, and within seconds he's already talking about my name is, and we all know that song because that's a song that came out that made Eminem, that launched him on the platform. And he changed it with the stroke of a pen. And Tom Macdonald is changing the game because of the content he's talking about. He doesn't have a Dr. Dre producer. He doesn't have, a label behind him, but he's success in his own right.
Whether you love me or hate me or think I'm crazy, dropped $100 grand to get a beat from Shady. I really hope when I bought it he wasn't angry, but I really had to tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would've committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be blacker. I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you.
Wow. He's like, man, without you, Marshall, there would be no Tom Macdonald. Without you, doing what you did, I wouldn't be here. Without you, none of this would exist. He's like, I just want to sit here and thank you. This isn't that's not in jest. That's not being sarcastic. He looks like he truly does mean it. Unless something changes in the rest of the song, he really does mean it, which I think is really cool. If there was any kind of rift between Eminem and Tom Macdonald, unintentionally, or people trying to create the beef, let me know down in the comment section down below. Maybe send me a link that I can look at it. But he's like, man, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here, because I would have probably committed suicide because of what he was going through. And just because of his music and his talent, changed the way he was. So that's a lot of brag. Big ups to Tom for coming out with this so far with this song, and thanking Marshall for all of this. So that's good.
Just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem, you changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. But I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah. But I don't give a what. Nah, 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 nah.
Wow, another song by Tom Macdonald that doesn't disappoint. Definitely, getting away from the political side of things, that in the topical side of things, he's like, hey, dear Slim, hey, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. If it wasn't for you, this song wouldn't exist. And, he's like, I'm just like you. It's middle fingers. I'm doing it my way. I really don't care what people say. Nah, 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 nah. He's like, all this is just noise. I'm doing what I want to do. I got my blinders on. And if I'm good, if I succeed, great. If I don't, then it's on me. So I could be on anybody else. And that's what I really like about Tom Macdonald, because he's doing it the independent way. And that's not a slight to Marshall, because, back in the 90s, late 90s, whatnot, you really couldn't do this independently because you didn't have the YouTubes and the social media back then. You didn't have the platform that Tom has now. But he's saying, if it wasn't for you, what you did when you did it, how you did it, not kowtowing to all the pressure of saying you should change this because you're white, or you shouldn't do this because you're white, or whatever, I wouldn't be here. And because I have this particular platform, I'm here because of what you did. And that's a great song. That's, big ups to Tom Macdonald for doing that. It says it's produced by Eminem. I still want to know, is it really produced by Eminem? I don't know. Maybe it's just produced saying like, hey, this is a production because of Eminem. Maybe that's more of what he's going to. It's produced because of Eminem. I don't know. Since this song just dropped today, I'm actually now interested to hear what Eminem's going to say in response, if he's going to do a response at all. I wonder how he's going to take it. I wonder how, what he's going to go with it. So let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. I do read them. I do return comments. I do like your comments. I read every single one of them. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Until then, hope you enjoyed it like I did. See you.